Oh man, it's a good day for Phantom, up almost 5% as Bitcoin reversed its earlier losses to now be up through 40,000, sitting at about 40,500 at the time of recording. What are we seeing at Phantom? What are the next key levels that we need to get beyond in order to build back to $3 here on Phantom? That's got to be the mission, right? Bitcoin needs to get back to 50. Phantom needs to get back to $3. What's going to happen? Are we just in a bull trap? Can Bitcoin be thrown suddenly back down to the downside? We have to be wary of all these things. We have to take a look at these things. I've got a few fundamental things to update you on as well, so make sure you stay tuned till the very end. As always, if you appreciate these types of videos, make sure you're smashing up that like button and subscribing. Really helps the algorithm pick these videos up and share them so we don't have to watch those same old videos of people shilling their highly leveraged links in the description. Instead, our link in the description is a link to NordVPN, who have been kind enough to help you guys protect yourself in crypto. They've offered our community 70% off 24-month plan. So for 24 months, I think it's like $60 or something like that. You're protected, you're anonymous, nobody can trace you. Anytime you use exchange, anytime you're playing around with your wallet or NFTs, make sure you've got your VPN turned on, make sure you're protected. It's not worth it when you've got so much locked in some of your wallets. You've got to have that protection. So make sure you click in the link in the description, coupon code, oh man. So yeah, let's see what we got in the charts, because there's a lot to discuss today. And you can see Bitcoin started off its day climbing. It was quite optimistic going into the jobs report, which is the non-farm payrolls in the States. And it ran up to about 38,000 before being sent back down to 37.5 intraday when the jobs report came out. And if you don't understand why that happens, you had a better jobs report. Why does that lead to Bitcoin falling? Why did the market fall slightly at that time? Then watch my video from earlier on, my Bitcoin video, the first one I posted today. Go check that out. But we reversed the day. We've managed to climb back higher. We broke this peak here at Bitcoin, and now the important thing from our perspective before looking at Phantom is we're above 40,000. Can we close the day above 40,000? You've got a little bit of selling pressure coming in. You can see by the wick here on this 4-hourly candle. Let's zoom into the hourly just to see how the last, you can just see a bit of red coming in here. We've had a massive 4 1-hourly candles each coming up to here. We can see a little bit of sell pressure coming in as expected at around 40,700. Okay, now no worries if that happens whatsoever here on Bitcoin. If you get a retest, we're good. We can retest and we can climb higher and head higher to the upside, but we do have to be careful of a bull trap. Okay, if the bull trap would only come into effect if we start losing the level back again at 38,405, if we start creating we start falling all the way back down, because we've managed to go beyond this high. Our next high here on Bitcoin, which we're aiming towards, is when we initially started to fall, when we got bounced from the resistance point. Okay, so that's where we need to see us going to. If we fall below, then obviously it could be a bear trap. And there could be a lot of false starts in this market, guys. Very important. There could be a lot of false starts in the market because a lot of people are trying to time the markets, and the bears will want to trap them. They're going to want to liquidate their long positions, okay? So they will be juddery. Think of a car like stuck in first gear. It's going to be like that for a long time. But once we liquidate all these weak hands, all the panic sellers and the shorts, then we could be in for a short squeeze to the top. So go watch my video from earlier on for Bitcoin. What are we seeing in the Phantom charts, guys? Because Phantom is up 5.47%. A good move here. You can see the hourly candles giving us good momentum here. Remember, we lost our 194 level. We're sitting at 187 at one point here on Phantom. Quite concerned about the downside. We were looking at our next level of support, which is 179. But Bitcoin's movement has got us back to our base, our safe base here at 208. Okay, we're currently sitting at 207 roughly at the time of recording. So we've not fully secured this base, and unfortunately we've not been able to run up to 237. If Bitcoin can break through 41 and then 43, I fully expect Phantom to continue straight past 237, consolidate at 237 before heading higher. If Bitcoin can get to that peak that I was showing you, Phantom will be on its journey to $3, because the equivalent point for Phantom, when Phantom started falling, it was at $3, okay? So that was the equivalent point. If I switch back to Bitcoin, that's the equivalent point of when Bitcoin gets back to this level at 43.5, okay? So that's what we want to keep an eye here on Phantom. A lot of upside here to move back to $3. And importantly, we need to keep an eye on these support resistance levels. So the key one's at 237. Then we got a clear space to $3. Remember, Bitcoin has that clear space as well, because the price just went boom. It didn't go down, in chunks. It went down, it's straight down, okay? So once we've cleared this level here, which I can see the peak is at 248, let's put that in as well as a lighter line. Once we get through this 246 mark, then it's clean grasses for us on the upside. Let's bring out our EMA ribbon. And you can see this latest set of events on our hourly has flipped us bullish. You can see the closes above. Let's head on over to the 4-hourly because it's more important on the longer timescales. We're just trying to fight here for our 4-hourly candle bullish. Okay, really important moment here. If Bitcoin can retain some strength, because we saw a little bit of a selling pressure at the time of recording this video. You saw the red coming in on Bitcoin on that wick there. If Phantom gets the same, then that's going to be the difference of whether we can close our 4-hourly candle bullish or bearish. So really looking to hold this 208 level. We're currently sitting at 2067 here on Phantom. The bulls and bears just having an important fight here at 208, but we really need to get 208, hold it before we can head higher. And it's gonna depend on Bitcoin, right? It's gonna depend on whether Bitcoin can push through 41 or if it gets sent back to 40 or 39. That's all it's gonna depend on right now. And the fundamentals are there for Phantom. If you're looking at it from a long-term perspective, the fundamentals are there. And sometimes you just need to sit back and look at this ecosystem, guys. Just to remind you what's going on. And we've covered a lot of the NFTs. We've not covered enough gaming on this channel for Phantom. We know the wallet integrations are huge. We know they've got good launch pads. There's stable coins we've covered. And then just look at DeFi. They really are untouchable in the DeFi space. And that is why we're seeing total value locked continue to remain strong here on Phantom. Remember, we did see a little bit of selling off after the snapshot taken by Andre Cronje expected. We had a little bit of drama with the Daniel Sester scandal, Frog Nation, fine. And that kind of gave us a little bit of outflows in terms of total value locked. But if you look at it, shout out to Phantom News here on Twitter for this one. You can see that the total outflows continue to remain positive for Phantom. A lot more is flowing into Phantom in 2022 than is flowing out by a factor of 2. Okay, let's look at the daily chart here for Phantom as well, just for some completeness. And we are a little bit off of flipping our EMA bullish. And the key moment, like I said, is going to be 237 and 246. As soon as we can build back to these levels, you will see that our EMA ribbon will then flip bullish. And that, as historically indicated, sets you up for big moves to the upside. You can see we've got plenty of room for our RSI to head to the upside before being overbought. We've got plenty of room for volume to come in. There's not the same volume that we saw here. So these moves to the upside are on lower volume. We need more volume to come in, and then we can really push through 208 and head towards 237. But remember, the money is waiting on the sidelines. People are trying to time this market. And this is what I've implored you not to do. Because what happened was when Bitcoin started to fall to the downside, a lot of people sold their positions because they thought it was going to get a lot worse. And they thought, I'm smart. I know what to do. I'll sell now at 40 on Bitcoin as it's falling down. So that way I don't have to hold it at 32. And then when it gets back to 40 on the way up, I'm going to buy in at 40. Doesn't work like that. You will, and they'll do it with leverage as well, and they will be triggered. They will get liquidated because timing the market on something like this is crazy. You get massive volatile moves and you get plenty of fake outs, plenty of false starts. That is why if you're trading this on a short time frame, be very, very careful. If you're trading this on the long time frame, continue to find your high conviction plays, continue to dollar cost average, continue to hold and see the course, right? I'm here with you guys in the bull markets, in the bear markets, when we're red, when we're green. I'm going to give you what I'm seeing in the charts and the research I've done for my own investments. If you guys find that useful, make sure you smash up the like button and subscribing so I know that you like this type of content. Don't forget to check out NordVPN again, kind enough to offer you guys 70% off to make sure you're staying safe in crypto. You guys have to have a VPN set up for your investments. As always, guys, don't forget, if you want to head over into the link in the pinned comment, that'll be the link to our free public Discord server. A lot of like-minded people, and that's the key here, right? It's like-minded people. We're new to crypto. New people are born every single day into this crypto fraternity, right? And we need to guide them. We need to show them this is how you do research. It's not about finding the next meme coin and this coin to the moon and just, where's my next 1000x coin? No, there's a way to build wealth in a pragmatic and sustainable way, which we can repeat without having to risk all our funds every single time. And no, this is not financial advice. So yeah, head over into Discord, meet like-minded people, tag me with any questions you've got. I try my best to get back to you as many times as possible. You can vote on what coins you want covering on this channel, all completely free. Head over into there and I'll see you over there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, appreciate you. See you in the next one.